Hey guys.
Yeah.
There we go. What's up, folks?
Bom, estamos aí na tela.
This is a new game plus
Ratchet Clank, mais uma corrida aí.
Hello.
No caso, eles vão colocar em alemão, porque teve uma doação para colocar em alemão.
We'll see which one. Thing, and we have during the intermission had a bit of a war going on between Spanish and French, and in the end it ended up being Spanish that came out on top.
Então na verdade espanhol ganhou, legal.
Like a dual thing where one of you run in Spanish and the other in French. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can do it.
I know what you're running in.
I was gonna say we only would have to decide.
I can run in French. It would make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. Yeah, there you go.
I think that's what we're doing then.
Yep. Sick. Okay, so.
Então o Jeans Cared, francês, vai jogar em francês e o Marathon Man vai jogar em espanhol. Bom, ele falou que o jogo é muito rápido. Eles falaram que a run é muito rápida, dificilmente vai dar pra explicar tudo, mas vão tentar.
Okay.
Okay, let's get a countdown. In 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1 e... valendo!
Okay, so starting out here on Velden 1, you're going to see the Walloper be used a ton, which is essentially this boxing glove that allows you to preserve a ton of speed. The players are going to
Tá, então vamos lá. De início, eles estão utilizando muito essa luva de boxe, né? Eles vão utilizar vários golpes dessa luva para poder manter velocidade e ganhar velocidade. Então é assim que eles estão conseguindo velocidade pra caramba. Aparentemente, ambos os runners jogaram muito bem. Ambos não morreram.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh yes.
I know them too, right?
So you're seeing more use of the wall for here to get further.
Bom, aí já estamos aí na segunda parte. Eles já conseguiram ali uma nova arma também que eles estão utilizando aí. Lançador de mísseis. Ah!
I'm waiting.
O Zinscared acabou errando a plataforma e o Marathon Man, em compensação, conseguiu. Então estão sincados novamente. Marathon Man consegue aí a vantagem aí. Estão sincados.
So coming up on Kerwan here, we're gonna be purchasing the heli pack, which is gonna unlock pretty much all the movement in the game. And immediately after that, you're going to see
o próximo item que eles vão pegar basicamente vai desbloquear todos os movimentos que eles precisam pro jogo. Eles chamam de PDA, se não tô errado, e o item é absurdamente quebrado.
Yeah, and you're going to see some PDA side flips, which is one of the best techniques for the PDA, where you can basically just open it and side flip out of it, which you can, there's no limit as to how many you can do. So
PDA just opens up this game.
Meu Deus do céu.
So you're going to see Marathon do a couple of those. Oh, that's smart play there. Pulling out the PDA in the pause menu because he had the Rhino out and he would have probably fallen to his death otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Just not getting the required speed there to get over there, but he should still be able to PDA side flip up to this area.
Right. You can see Marathon Man side flipping here and preserving his speed when he gets up.
Yeah, and coming
Caralho, velho.
train skip is one of the more classic skips of the game. It was found a long time ago.
Os caras realmente não dá nem pra entender direito. Bom, no caso ali, eles estão sempre tentando manter, né, a velocidade, né? Os caras estão jogando no PlayStation 3 o Ratchet Clank, mas acredito que seja o Ratchet Clank do PS2. Eu acho que é o Ratchet Clank do PS2, mas aí eu não tenho como confirmar pra você.
Ends basically immediately when you're on the last card. Ooh, and Jish is in trouble.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Basically
no.
impossible to
Opa.
recover from such a situation.
Yeah, there's some really strange momentum on the train that just doesn't allow.
Parece que o Jeans Cared teve problema ali, teve que resetar.
It's worth noting that is probably
Enquanto isso, o Marathon Man consegue pular, aí, conseguiu avançar aí na história.
consistent in a way.
Yeah.
Vai ter que acionar de novo aí o V. Ah não, ele vai já pro próximo planeta.
But in Kerwan, you're like most of the movements just like really sick immediately, like these stairs, for example. And here's more PDSI flips, of course.
Yeah.
Eu acho que pelo que pareça,
The movement
Ah.
system overall in this game is great. It really lets
na
you
cozinha.
move fluidly throughout the whole game. It's
Em cima ali do
super
armário de
satisfying
madeira.
to chain
No,
together movements in
no
this game.
balcão ali.
Marathon Man's gonna clip through a wall right here because the end of the level's right at the beginning. Okay, take that one off the bingo card. That's the case for a lot of the
Bom,
planets. So you
no
just
caso aí,
before you get to the lieutenant
vocês estão
level,
notando que eles estão usando
document,
muito
give it
essa
from,
arma, né? Essa arma, eles conseguem resetar quando eles entram na tela de menu, né?
It's such a
E aí
beautiful
nisso,
plan,
eles,
but you've
nessa
never
que eles
seen
conseguem
it so
resetar
quickly.
o uso, né? Eles podem, tipo, literalmente ficar dando pulo infinito de lado ou combando pra outra arma infinitamente. Por isso que ela é roubada.
Yeah.
No caso dessa fase que o Marathon Man passou, né? Ele basicamente só pula por cima do muro que divide o começo do final da
Once
fase.
again, we have another
E
clip
aí
coming
termina
up, which
rapidinho.
he's gonna be using the decoy glove, which is just this like inflatable decoy.
Na verdade, ele clipa, né?
He's gonna
Ele clipa pela
run
parede.
through the wall there, nice.
That clip it can be super finicky.
Ele
And the
clipa
clip
pela
was
parede
a
pra
little
poder
easier, but very nice
avançar
Marathon.
e
That was
poder
successful.
terminar a fase.
He's gonna try to do pod warp here by going into the menu and just playing an in-level movie and skipping that cutscene. He's able to warp back to the ship basically.
Yeah, I forgot I was on gadgets during that. And
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Good blarg.
No caso dessa agora é interessante. Essa que o Marathon Man fez, né? Esse skip que o Marathon Man fez é interessante. Ele utilizou o selecionar de cutscene, né, no menu para poder tocar a cutscene novamente e ao mesmo tempo ele cancelou para poder passar da fase. Eu achei interessante isso. Eita ferro, meu Deus do céu. Na tela do Marathon Man ali ele saiu voando que nem um doido.
Okay,
Eita!
that's good enough for me.
Quase que caiu.
Very, very nice. Yeah, so Marathon just performed
Muito
the
bom.
flips, which is just an infamous trick on this. A lot of the mud and water surfaces on certain planets allow you to do this type of movement where like the game constantly thinks you're on the ground.
Yeah.
And by gaining by going into over the water at a low speed and just wiggling the analog stick back and forth and inputting side flip and long jump.
O Marathon Man parece que tá uma fase inteira na frente. Ele pegou uma dianteira bem legal. Num jogo pequeno como Ratchet Clank, isso é absurdo. Bom, novamente aí.
2 for 2. Nice, Jish.
And so now you'll see Marathon Man do a variation.
Bom, o Discared conseguiu também fazer.
They're faster and
Já o Marathon Man, ele agora tá fazendo um pouco diferente. Ele meio que caiu na água. E aí ele começou a fazer tipo, ele começou a bugar ali pra poder ganhar velocidade. Ah, interessante. No caso, o que acontece? Ele cai na água pro jogo achar que ele morreu, só que aí nisso ele volta e como ele volta e o jogo ele ainda acha que o personagem morreu, ele acaba perdendo o limite de velocidade que deveria ter normalmente. Ele vai reiniciar, vai tentar de novo. Já o Marathon Man ali tá avançando muito bem.
That's also rough because there's a guy firing a missile there, which causes a bunch of lag. So here you can see just flying through the level here.
O Discared conseguiu agora o setup direitinho. Ele voa alta pra caramba, longe pra caramba aí na fase. E aí ele morre pra poder voltar pra nave e aí avançar de fase. Bom, o Marathon Man aí tá usando aí os itens pra poder manter a velocidade alta, né? Ele tá falando que essa fase que o Marathon Man é difícil. Ela nem é tão difícil de você fazer a fase, mas é muito difícil de você manter a velocidade, de você linkar uma habilidade na outra pra poder fazer rápido. Cara, não sei, o pior é que vai depender muito do desenvolvedor, cara. Tem desenvolvedor que acha maneiro pra caramba. Tem desenvolvedor que é muito legal em relação a speedrun, tem desenvolvedor que odeia speedrun, velho. Eu vou dar um exemplo aqui. O desenvolvedor do Castlevania odeia as speedruns. Odeia, mas odeia as speedruns. Velho.
So, I can't really explain why this works. You just punch at a certain part in the pipe and you just go flying upwards. But yeah, just catching up a little bit with that fire movement.
We're lucky it works because doing the whole Clank section.
Bom, agora a gente vai jogar um pouquinho aí com o Clank, né? O robozinho. Já estamos com ele aí na tela do Marathon Man. E acabou. Ele basicamente dá uma bugada ali, encontra a nave de novo.
Oh, nice. Just gets the fast version of that, actually. You don't want to be moving too much as the proxy happens because it'll lower Clank's height, but just move just enough so that he gets a little bit closer to the infobot, and that's the perfect frame. Very nice, Jish. Good stuff. That was perfect. That works on one. Very nicely done. Yeah. Good work. So Marathon just picked up the pilot's helmet, which he's going to need for flying the ship on Pokitaru, which is one of the longer planets if you want to talk a bit about that.
Bom, parece que ele agora pegou um item necessário para poder continuar a história do jogo, que é um capacete.
There's nothing you can really do to speed it up, and the guy is you have this guy that you need to guide through the level. You're seeing him on a Marathon Man screen right now. You need to kill all the fish.
Nice head, everyone.
Essa fase agora que o Marathon Man é um pé no saco, porque ela é como se fosse um tipo resguardar o alvo, né? Então você tem que tomar cuidado para não ficar tomando muito dano nele ou ele ser levado.
The guy will we just call him the guy for whatever reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a name.
Guy. Yeah, he's the guy.
But he will warp a little distance if you've killed all the fishes at the end. You'll see that later on.
Saving like 15-20 seconds is actually pretty vital for such a short category to nail that.
It is.
Yeah.
So otherwise they're just going to be killing fish. So I guess we have some time for messages.
Yep.
Sure thing. I definitely want to get through some of those messages that we got during the intermission. First of all, we have a $10 from Anonymous without any comment, but putting it towards the French language. We also have $5 from the Fall Guy saying, "Let's go, Jiz and John. Rack race time. My body is ready." Then we have $5 or $50.
My body is ready.
John Kratos saying, "Sanju told me to do this for John Kratos."
Bom, a gente já tem que esperar aí um pouquinho, essa parte é meio que um auto-scroller, né? Então não tem muito o que fazer. Tem que esperar aí os runners chegarem aí no... Qual é o nome? No lugar final, né?
Oh man, this one fish. Trolling Jish. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did.
Yeah, the fishes in that particular place where we're just
sim, o francês está bem mais próximo agora.
They hide sometimes.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so this is the like kind of last.
Tá certo que o Jeans, cara, ele também tá tendo problema de mísseis, né? Tava tendo problema de mísseis. Não sei como é que tá a situação agora.
And then you can kind of like make it work with whatever is left. But all the fish do need to be dead at the very end.
Yeah.
For the guy to warp. There's also like a small backup warp. So like he can warp immediately.
Aparentemente eles vão fazer um warp no final dessa fase. Só que ele vai precisar de todos os insetos para poder passar.
You can see Marathon doing it right now.
Yeah. This cutscene Marathon Man was in right now.
O Marathon vai fazer agora.
You typically can't walk in either. Using the Visibomb, you cancel your state and you can walk during that cutscene as well.
Yeah. Yep. And so Marathon's coming up to the Pokey ship fight, which has gone through a ton of iterations and has always been very challenging. The big reason why it's rough is because it's a little bit random with the ships that are around you. You see that one almost getting in the way. Not only them getting in the way, but also from what they drop. It's a 50-50 on whether or not.
Pelo que eles falaram, essa luta essa luta das naves, ela é RNG, então tem que tomar cuidado, porque os inimigos podem entrar na sua frente, pode ferrar a run inteira por bobeira.
And just clip in with the Walloper like that and get the thruster pack early, which you would have to do after the guy warp. Oh, nice. Got it on the way up, the swag.
Where is he?
That is
It's too close. You can try to actually get the first passage you would do actually in the ship.
You can, but
It's dangerous, but you can.
this has never gone well for me.
I mean, as long as you exit before the cutscene hits, it does the trick.
Ooh. Yeah, Marathon doing one of the, again, every chain is like really tough. So this is Orxon 2. Now we're on the revisit on this planet with Ratchet this time, who's got the O2 mask. Yeah. This opening chain is like top 5 hardest in the game as well. It's not easy by any means.
Yeah, every place he lands at the very beginning are very specific places. It's hard to land specifically where you want, and it takes a lot of practice.
What makes the movement so tough in Rack 1 is the fact that chaining it is not the hardest ever. It's the fact that every time you get close to an edge and you do movement at the very edge of an edge, you get your speed eaten completely.
Yeah.
And so you have to have very good spacing in order to just not have your movement just die. You don't slow down, you stop. Like, you go to a complete stop. So, yeah. What board plate said, you have to land in very specific spots. So you can see once again on Jish's side, it's just very precise where you have to open the PDA. You can see almost landing on those boxes, which would slightly misspace him. It would still be very possible to do that movement, but it would throw him off, basically. And so you have to escort an
Ele tá falando que essa fase aí é uma das mais difíceis do jogo. Você precisa fazer muitas habilidades uma atrás da outra, linkadas, né?
So Marathon's coming up to Hoven. This is one of the worst planets in the run, if not the worst, and it's mainly because of the ship fight coming
Tá,
up.
ele tá falando que essa sala que o Marathon Man tá agora sim é o pior planeta da run.
Yeah, this fight is just like notoriously random for. We haven't really been able to
Essa luta que ele tá agora ela é notoriamente aleatória.
Can do like 5 times the damage, but it's in such precise spots and the ship's bobbing up and down that you'll never hit those 5 times areas like consistently, effectively.
Yeah, there are some theories about some critical points to hit, or if it's better to move back and forth, but it's nothing
concrete. Yeah, exactly.
There's no proof.
Yeah.
There's no proof.
No vid, no did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Smart ILJ back to the ship.
I really wanted to go visit Aw Heck dude up there.
Yeah. Oh, heck. So now Jish is on Hoven. Hopefully his ship fight goes well as well.
So what's happening here is there's a trigger. Ooh,
okay. That was sick.
That's a good hit.
Yeah, good one.
So the trigger for the turret does extend all the way up and down. You can only hit the trigger when you are in a grounded state, but the ILJs give you that grounded state. So you still hit the trigger from underneath it.
Yeah, you'll warp up. And as we see Marathon heading on over to Gemlik, which he's executing this chain very well. And now he's going to get over to the right side, which basically skips the entire Quark's ship fight.
Yeah.
Nice, Jish.
Bom, agora vai fazer um skip aí. E mandou bem. Ele basicamente skipou toda uma sequência de lutas ali, o Marathon Man. Usando aquele skip de
get to the other side, you get the lights that come up so that Quark's dialogue happens, die, and it skips it.
Yeah.
It's really easy. Yeah, we didn't really talk about it, but Gemlik is also very tough. The chain is rough because you need to use the drone device, which is like, it's on your weapons wheel, but it's like the only time you really use it in the run. And it's because there's these like gunners inside of the glass tubes on Jish's like left side here. And they will just constantly fire at you, but the drone device protects them from the bullet fire, basically.
Interessante, ele tá falando que essa é a única hora do jogo que a gente utiliza a proteção do drone, né? Por causa que aqueles inimigos ali que estão na parede ali, eles atiram muito rápido. Mas é a única hora na run que eles precisam fazer isso.
Merci. Some of the French dialogue's been throwing me off in a good way, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you have the Spanish voices, so
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Fluent in.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Quartu. It's a level that has a lot of different strats. There's a ton of ways to do this one, but Marathon's gonna go for the most common one, which is to go over this barrier here, and then the end of the level's up at the top of the slide. So he needs to kill an enemy and then like get within the vicinity of a door, and then that gets the last cutscene, which gets him to the coordinates for the next planet. He's shooting the Rhino there. Very nice.
Yeah, typically you would need to go. You would need to get infobot from another place there to go to Kalibo and get the hollow guys and do the hollow guys through the entire thing. But instead we just get the last infobot we need.
Yeah, that's one of the most early skips found in this game. It's like 2009, where you skip Kalibo.
Yep.
Yep.
So there are a couple
Parece
of
que é um desses planetas.
in NG Plus, Aradia.
É, o Marathon Man tá. Pô, o cara tá top, velho. O cara tá acertando tudo de primeira, basicamente. É bem raro o Marathon Man errar, velho. Tá absurdo, cara. Lembrando que o Jinx Kared também tá jogando muito bem. Só que o Marathon Man tá absurdo, velho. Ambos estão jogando bem, mas o Marathon Man tá maluco. O cara tá. Foco de laser, velho. Tá doido. Eles comentaram que aparentemente acho que é esse skip que o Marathon Man tá fazendo agora. É um dos skips mais antigos da run. Acho que aparentemente foi descoberto em 2009. Por observação, esse jogo, se não tô errado, é de PlayStation 2, mas acho que eles estão jogando no PlayStation 3, provavelmente por velocidade de carregamento ou talvez mais bugs do que a versão original.
It is a fast-paced round.
Yep.
Do we have time for some messages before?
Yeah, perhaps.
Estamos aí entrando já nos 5 minutos finais.
A $10 anonymous donation without any comment, but they are putting those $10 towards the Little Big Planet 2 any % custom pack bid war for the Crab Rave. Now we have a lovely little $25 donation from Yo Andy saying, "Hey guys, best of luck with the Ratchet and Clank 1 NG Plus race, and shout out to the PlayStation Nation."
They know what to do.
Nice.
They know it. Wish I could be there again this year so I could input my unique viewpoint on the drawbacks of this game compared to Rack 3, the superior game. Let's go. And we have a $10 donation from John Ratchet saying, "Monster Racer when?"
John Ratchet.
Monster Racer.
So you'll be seeing now on Marathon Man screen that the deplanetizer is up. Usually when you approach here, it's down and you need to fight Drek. But due to this is NG Plus, and so if you beat Drek on a different save file and you don't hit the last button to end the game, the deplanetizer is up and you can just finish the game.
GG's Marathon.
Caramba, GG. O que eles descobriram é que se você começar a luta contra o boss final, só que não terminar e você mudar de save, o objetivo da luta fica aberto. É só você acertar e você finaliza o jogo. Ô louco, GG. Então, Marathon Man aí ganha a corrida aí com 21-38. Parabéns aí.
This fight's so annoying.
Yeah, and honestly, yeah, just great job to you two. Jish is mostly an any % runner, but has really put in a ton of hours into NG+, and right before leaving, ended up getting sub 20 and joining the club. And Marathon, you're like just ahead with your PB over Jish as well. So, really well done.
Quase 3 minutos. GG, cara. O cara jogou muito. É o que eles estão explicando ali. O Jinx Kared não é um runner de New Game Plus. Ele aprendeu pra maratona. E, na minha opinião, pra um cara que teve que aprender a run pra maratona, tipo, jogar contra um cara que já tá consolidado assim na run, o cara tá de parabéns. Jogou bem pra caramba. GG aí. Coisa de só 1 minuto e meio a mais. Tá muito bom. Menos de 1 minuto e meio, na verdade.
Thank you.
GG aí para ambos os runners.
Both underestimate, way good.
Both
Even
underestimate.
though I don't kind of wanna, I don't.
Yeah, that was indeed an
Sim,
awesome
sim,
race.
ambos
Even
jogaram
the
bem pra caramba.
last donations here,
É
we
aquela
have
coisa,
$5
ambos os jogadores estavam jogando bem, mas,
Let's
cara,
go
o Marathon Man
Stop
tava
shopping for
tava na
tweets to
cara
watch
que,
you.
tipo,
May the RNG
o cara
gods
tava na
be in your
cara que o
favor,
cara tava
Alan, Misha. And they are putting
focadaço,
that
velho.
$5 donation towards the pedestrian
O cara não
automatic
errava
hot
uma
sauce
strat do
incentive,
jogo,
where
velho.
all
Tá
Zebra will
maluco.
be drinking some hot sauce live on stage,
Nice.
kicking off that incentive, which is amazing. And lastly, we have a $100 donation.
Let's go.
Nice. Mais uma doação de 100zão.
Putting that towards the Little Big Planet 2 80% costume pack choice for the Final Fantasy VII Characters pack. And with that, I would just want, can we give one last round of applause for the two amazing runs from Marathon Man?
GG aí para ambos os runners.
What an awesome race that was.
GG, Nick.
GG indeed.
GG's, man.
Parabéns aí para os runners.
Good race.
Good race.
Então dê parabéns.